I don't even know if I'm gonna use this footage because my brain is so scattered right now. I actually just took a practice test right now, so I'm kind of like all over the place. Hello everyone. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Friday, October 30th, the night before Halloween. And I'm vlogging because I'm actually taking my Nbcot exam tomorrow at 12:30, and I just wanted to document this this process a little bit to look back on and kind of remember like the nerves and the excitement and what I was feeling and how the process was for me, but also to show you guys a little bit about what it's like. Honestly, I can't show you guys a lot tomorrow because, you know, I'm gonna be in the testing center where there's no like cameras allowed and all that stuff, but I don't know, I kind of just wanted to come on here and talk about how I'm feeling, like how I studied a little bit, just to reflect on the process and hopefully help you guys out a little bit or make you guys feel a little better, for those of you that are taking it as well, to know that you're not alone and all the hype around this test and the nerves and the excitement. So yeah, so oh man, how long did I study for? Let's see. Honestly, I didn't keep track of like how long I studied. I feel like it was 3 months probably, the whole thing. But because I'm doing full-time residency and my doctorate degree, I couldn't devote like a lot of time to studying. So a lot of days I wouldn't study at all. And some days I would just study like an hour or 45 minutes. And then other days, mostly the weekends, I would study like a solid 4 hours maybe. So it wasn't anything crazy. I scheduled my exam for November, but then last minute, I really wanted to get it out of the way, so I was looking on the Prometric site to see if there were any openings, and Halloween was open, so I jumped on the opportunity and I jumped the gun and I rescheduled it a little earlier, but that made me more excited to take the test, and I think it was a good call because I felt better once I rescheduled it because I didn't want to wait another week. Some resources that I used, the main one was the AOTA Nbcot Prep Study Pack. I really like the AOTA resource because it gives you rationales for each answer and it shows you why you got the answer wrong or why you got the answer right. So that really helped me like understand the concepts better. I also purchased the Therapy Ed book, which I honestly really did not use. I skimmed it at most, and then kind of halfway into my studying, I was like, all right, I don't want to look at this anymore. It's too dense, and I don't think the test is going to be that specific, and from what I've been hearing, it really isn't. I did 2 of the Therapy Ed practice tests that come with the book. There's 3 total. I heard if you score like 60 to 70, then you'll most likely pass. So we'll see if that's true tomorrow. I did not like the practice exams at all. It made me feel horrible. It was just really dense, really specific, and it just made me feel like I wasn't prepared. But when I do the AOTA exams, I feel pretty prepared and I feel okay. So take it with a grain of salt. I mean, some people like different resources more than the others, but I think people tend to agree that AOTA is like probably the best resource. And then I also purchased the Nbcot study pack because I like that they have flashcards within each domain, and there's also cute little games that really helped me remember some terms and concepts that were really similar to each other but had really small differences. The Nbcot practice exams honestly were super easy, and it kind of threw me off because I don't know what the exam is going to be like, if it's going to be more similar to AOTA difficulty or Nbcot, but who knows, we'll see. The only issue I have with AOTA is I'm the type of person that if I see the same question, I'll remember the answer. There's about like 1,000 questions total on there. But I remember seeing questions come up that I've seen before on the practice exam, because you know, it just randomizes it. So I was kind of like about that, but you know, what it really comes down to is clinical reasoning, not like the nitty gritty details. I mean, you have to know some, of course. Don't kill yourself like studying and slaving away trying to memorize every single thing. Just try to really conceptualize and understand the material rather than memorize it, and kind of apply it to what you've seen in fieldwork, what you've seen in your own life. And that really helped me. At this point, I think I've done all that I can, and worst comes to worst is like I retake the test, which honestly isn't that big of a deal, you know? It's not like an end-all be-all test. So I'm just gonna go in there with confidence and know that if I just try my best, that's all I can do. And honestly, I'm the type of person that gets excited for tests. Yeah, I'm a huge nerd like that, but I don't know, I think I channel my nerves into excitement, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to getting it behind me. The testing center that I'm going to is about like 50 minutes away from me, so I honestly am looking forward to that drive. I haven't been driving much because of COVID, but one thing I miss about long drives is kind of like that transition period while you drive. So I feel like it'll be a nice relaxing drive where I'll listen to some good music, have a cup of tea, and just prepare myself, you know? So wish me luck. Well, by the time you see this video, my results will have been out, but wish me luck. It's 11:45, my appointment's at 12, so I think I'm just gonna head in early, settle down, and get this test done. Okay, I will see you guys on the other side. Oh my gosh, I passed. Hello everyone. I am back on here. It has been several weeks since I have passed my exams. I am now officially an occupational therapist, Caroline Kim, OTRL, and I just wanted to come on here and wrap up this video because it was just all a blur once I got the results. So as you saw, I got pretty emotional when I was looking up the results. My mom and I woke up at 5 a.m. to check the portal, and my score actually posted around like 3:30 a.m. So we woke up early and I went to the portal and I found out I passed. So yeah, I just want to say thanks to all my friends and family and just like my community for constantly encouraging me during this really stressful time. I just had a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share about the exam a little bit more, especially if you guys are about to take it and you wanted to know a little bit more detail. I think some advice I would give future test takers is to practice with a mask on your face at least once, just to know what it's gonna feel like. I heard that people recommend taking breaks, and I completely agree because I powered through the exam because I wanted to get it over with as fast as possible, and I didn't take a break, and I kind of regret that because I think I would have been able to have more fresh eyes on the exam. So I definitely recommend that. Man, now I really empathize with past test takers when they say you don't feel good walking out of the testing center. And I heard some of my friends talk about it like that too. So honestly, to be completely honest with you, I didn't think I was gonna feel horrible walking out. I think I would have felt a little unsure, but not like, oh my gosh, I feel really bad. But I ended up feeling pretty uneasy because I think, knowing myself, I am really good at gauging how I do on tests. Like I'm really accurate with just knowing how I did, but I had no gauge walking out of there. I got a lot of unexpected topics. My test was really heavy on a specific topic that I am not super confident in, and I think that's what threw me off the most. So I just tried to clinically reason through every question that I was unsure of. I went back to the questions that I had flagged and I thought about changing them and going through each one of them. But after going through 2 and changing those answers, I decided to just close the exam and trust that my first gut instinct and my first choice was correct. And I didn't want to overthink each and every single question. So I know a lot of the platforms that I use to study really suggested to not change your answers. So I was mindful of that and I decided to just walk out of the testing center. It took me about like 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wait, 2 hours, I think? 2 hours and 15 minutes to take the test. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have any more questions about it, please message me. But I just want to encourage you, again, I kept telling myself during the process, like, worst comes to worst, I fail and I have to take it again, like, that's fine. So I think that's the biggest encouragement I have for you guys. Definitely follow a study schedule to keep yourself structured on time and keep yourself accountable with all the topics that you need to hit and study. Other than that, good luck. Congrats to all my fellow OTs that passed this whole season. We did it! Yay! I can't believe I get to call myself an occupational therapist. It's very exciting. I have been reflecting on this journey and I'm just having a ton of fun, and I can't believe that my dream has come true, that I'm an occupational therapist. So I'm very thankful, I'm very humbled, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions. I know this video was a lot of me rambling and just talking to the camera, but I think it was selfishly, I just wanted to document like how I felt throughout the process. But I really do hope that it shed some light on the process and encouraged you. And yeah, until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye.